Hello everyone, and welcome to Weekly Market Outlook. Today we will have a deep discussion about Forex and crypto setups. So those guys who are interested for crypto, and if there is any special pair that you would love to take a look on, share it in comment. Okay, just give me enough details so I can add it on my watch list, and we will immediately watch it and see where is it trying to move and what is our analysis. And what I do really appreciate is that I can see that a lot of you guys are improving your knowledge. Your knowledge is drastically improving. I can see that, and I can see that you guys are happy with the webinar. Okay, I'm getting a lot of private DMs, a lot of messages that people are also making some money out of that webinar, and this is really good. I love to receive that kind of messages, to see you guys in profit, and first especially that you are improving. Okay, so that's it. This is the purpose of that webinar. And during the webinar, if you have any question, just feel free to ask. Do not hesitate. We are here to support you and show you what you have to improve or what you have to learn. Okay, so what we are doing, we are trading on wave analysis. Those who are first time there, we are providing analysis. And during the day, during the week, sorry, the setups are following our analysis. What you have to do is just draw or redraw that analysis that I'm showing to you on your chart and watch it during the week. And what you have to do is just follow the flags in this direction. Okay, and believe me, you will make some money out of it. Okay, guys. So hello also to you, Apple. Yeah, we will watch the Apple. No worries. Just remind me after the Forex, I will have a look on stocks. So no worries. I do recommend that we will first start with the Forex pairs. Forex pairs are doing really well. And yeah, well, I especially want to mention the USD. Okay, so one guy did really good job. Okay, so I got the DM from him. So what he did, he took that sell that we have been talking about, and he exactly took profit over there. Okay, so he did wonderful. And then what he did, he saw that flag is coming in, and what he did again, he bought. Okay, so he did an amazing, he did a profit in the sell, and then he was listening to us, and he just followed what we said. If you will find any kind of direction, and if you'll find any buy flags, just follow it. And what he just did, he just follow it. Okay, and that's it. Okay, it's so simple. You do not need to push the market. Don't trade if there is no setup, just follow it. Okay, so simple. Do not complicate stuff. Trading is not complicated stuff. It's just simple for understanding. Usually just people are make it complicated. And for those who are also interested to join us, just go simply to the tradewithmaster.eu website. On the website, you will find the membership tab, and you'll find which membership fits with you, and from which membership you are comfortable with. Okay, so all the memberships are with lifetime access. So you will be there with us, you will gain the access to the educational videos, you will be there with us in every day daily webinar. We are discussing about the potential setups, we are also watching the crypto market, and this is all you need. Okay, just being active, doing your job, watching it, asking as much as you can, and there's no way that you will not make a profit out of the market. Okay, so I can guarantee that every single trader will be in the profit. So let's go. I do not want to waste some time over there. And yeah, Apple, like I said, we will watch it after the Forex. First, I would like to start with the DXY. What we are currently having on the DXY, it's, let me just switch it. Okay, so there is half of the structure there which is already in the making. So I don't see this is all the correction we are going total downside. Okay, so we even didn't break the top, and possibility exists that this will stay for the sideways. give us the flat, okay, and by the end of the next week we will start pushing higher. Okay, so one more high to break this top over there. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing, even go a little bit above that high. Okay, so above this one, as you can see there with arrows, it can go easily above the high, and then it will start pushing lower. So what is your job? What you will have to do is just simply follow those flags all the way to the downside. Okay, just keep on following the flags down there, taking your profit away. Okay, taking your profit, and then you will start watching for the buy. Okay, so based on that, your USD, it's a nice buy. Okay, so nice buy, which can go up and then go into the correction, one more down. Okay, so let me just immediately switch to the Euro USD so you will know what I'm trying to say. So, oops, sorry, I just misclicked. Euro USD, what it will do. Okay, so if you were buying there, okay, in this flag, okay, you'll be able to catch it somewhere there, or even on the breakout, it doesn't matter. Okay, so this will just go for the correction, one more high, correction, one more high, and the possibility exists for one more low and then going higher. Okay, this is what we may see there on the Euro USD. The reason will be only the dollar, but yeah, you just have to follow the DXY. Okay, going down, sell those flags. Sell the flags, back at the low, watch for the buys, take the buy, breaking all those tops, and then we'll start for the reversals. Okay, so exactly similar wave is what the Euro USD will do. Okay, it will go up and it will go down, break all those lows. Okay, both of lows will be breaking, even go a little bit further below that low, and then it will turn to the upside. Totally turning to the upside will be there, as you can see that on the daily. On daily, structurally, we can see that we are in the structure, okay, which may be completed. Okay, so that's the reason why we have to take the buy. Okay, we have to take every single buy. We will see where it will stop. It will go down, breaking all those lows, and then it will go to the upside. So simple as that. Okay, it couldn't be simpler. And then in based on that, we are expecting the XY to going lower. Are you still with me, guys? Is it clear? That's supposed to be clear to every one of you. It's not complicated structure, so everyone knows what the dollar will do. Okay, is it doing exactly as been anticipating? If you watch the daily picture, sorry, let me bring the weekly one. Okay, the weekly, it's much more clear picture. Okay, so I don't see this is all the correction and we are going to the upside. Okay, we are at least not having new low. So this is just the correction, big weekly correction, which will go down, breaking this low. Okay, so I can see breaking the that low, 88.30. Okay, so let's say 88 low, it needs to be broken. Hi, Steve. You're a little bit late, but you're on time, so you're still on at the beginning. So hello to you. So what we are watching this one, you keep on dragging lower to break the 88, and then we'll see some kind of the reversal. Okay, so this reversal will be in the play by the end of the year. Okay, so by the end of that year, we may see completed that sell and start pushing higher. So what you have to do is, but first we have to follow this correction, which is still there. Okay, we are not ready yet to break totally. We are still in this sideways, which needs to go up, break those tops, and then go lower. Okay, but just follow it. It's so simple. So simple. So I want that every one of you will be in profit, especially on the dollar. It's really nicely predictable. We know every single move where it is moving. Okay, so Aussie USD, what we are having on the Aussie USD. I didn't make any pre-made analysis, so I'm just there. Okay, so I was outside. We were on the lunch, and I just came there. Didn't watch the charts for whole weekend, and we will watch together. This may take up 2 to 3 seconds more, okay, to make my analysis with my eyes. So Aussie, what I do anticipate is, yeah, this to keep on dragging lower. I still see that this is the expanded fat there in the middle. Okay, so this expanded fat over there, and this to keep on dragging lower. Okay, at least breaking that high before seeing any reversal to the downside. Okay, so this is what we may see or what we may anticipate there, like this. Let me just draw it correctly so everyone will know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so this, let's see there the correction, and then we'll watch for this buy over there. Okay, so this is what we may see and what we can trade. Okay, of course we can take their small trades. Okay, don't put a big risk on it, just small risk, because it's we are trading in the correction, so we know that this will not go really fast. And where we will be watching for sell is this. Okay, so this is our direction, the main direction of the Aussie USD, and this is where we will be making money. Okay, but for now, okay, we don't need to wait. We can go for that kind of the movement after having the correction over there. Okay, in play, just wait, probably on Tuesday, maybe on Wednesday this will be ready, so we can consider taking some buys. Aussie yen, that's not done, that's not ready yet to sell yet. Okay, so if you were selling it there from the top, okay, or any flags that you have sold, that ain't gonna go far. That will probably stop by the trend line, will give you the expanded flat, and it will still go up, breaking this top. Okay, this top will still be breaking before you will see the total reverse to the downside. So be careful. If you do feel comfortable, you can take the flag, take a sell, take off your profit, watch for the buy, take the buy, take off your profit once it will break the top, and start watching for the sell. Okay, so you just need a bit more experience if you would love to catch every single movement. But yeah, it's possible. It's not complicated, but you just have to watch the chart. Okay, the chart will always tells you where it will move. So yeah, you can go for this small movement, or it can go even a bit lower. Okay, so it can give you the quite bigger correction, or the flat in the middle can appear, so deeper than this trend line. Okay, it can go all the way back to this low, and then it will be turning to the upside. Okay, so let me just draw that so you guys know what I'm trying to say. So I would love to be clear so you guys know what I'm saying. So yeah, this to drag lower, okay, and then to complete this flat there in the middle, and then continuation to the upside, breaking this high. Okay, so we want to break the top, and then we'll see the reversal. Okay, so nice chart will be there, nice trade maybe will be there. I would rather choose the buying it. Okay, so maybe we'll see. Basically, if the sell will appear there and he sells stop, I can take it. Okay, small one-to-one and get out of the trade. Okay, so watch it. Aussie Chief, I can see that Aussie Chief will go totally to downside. At least I saw that Chief is gaining some strength across the market, and that could be the main reason that Aussie Chief will continue its way to the downside. So how far and how deep it can go? It can go all the way back, breaking this low. Okay, so follow sell stops all the way down. It is breaking this low because this could be some kind of expanded flat. Okay, so this could be expanded flat, and now these two keep on dragging lower, breaking this low. It's what we want to see, and then reversals to the upside. Okay, so keep an eye there. Basically, all the Aussie pairs, first downside. Okay, so first downside. At least that this Aussie USD first, it will go up. Okay, the others Aussie Yen down first, Aussie Chief down. So watch them. Aussie Cat. This one depends how what it will appear over there. Okay, so this has this running flat there in the middle. The running flat is completed, so we may now see some move that will drag back at that trend line, give us some contracting flat, and then more downside is what we can anticipate. So watch and see how chart will develop. So there, if I will see any correction there, we can consider taking buys, or even this one. Okay, so I think this is the 15-minute setup over there. Yes. Okay, so 15-minute setup. Watch it how it will plays out. You can consider taking some buys. Okay, that may go back at the trend line, and then we will have to decide where it will move next. Aussie New Zealand. Aussie New Zealand. It's not tradable for me. Okay, it's too much at the low. Okay, I don't love those lows. Okay, so this one went lower. If you took some sells, you may end up with the break-even trade, or with the with the small profit. But which ways? Which ways? What are you talking? So Yeah, watch this one to small sell, okay, not big sell if you want, but I don't recommend you taking the bigger sell. New Zealand USD, what we are having on the New Zealand USD. New Zealand USD to go for one more high before going lower. Okay, so this expanded flat over there to complete, and then continuation to the downside. Okay, this is how the New Zealand USD will plays out. So watch for your buy stops. Sorry, 4 hour is what you can have. Look at that one. This to keep on going higher, and then this to complete this expanded flat, and then we will be selling from the trend line. Okay, so selling from the trend line. Yeah, I maybe sometimes I turn my head, so there's a reason why there may be some noises. Okay, so we'll try to to hold my head straight. So, but you can hear me correctly, okay? Or are there any noises so you can hear me? Let me know. YouTube can also hear me probably as well. If you guys on the video can hear me, so there's supposed to not be any problems. Okay, so if there will be any noise or any problem with my sound or with microphone, let me know. But yeah, thank you, Steven. If you can, Steve, if you sorry, Steve, you can hear me correctly, so there's supposed to not be any problems. So New Zealand USD, watch this if it corrects, and then continuation to the upside. Okay, so any flag take that buy, this will be guided by the DXY drop. Okay, so DXY dropping, this pushing higher back at the trend line, and then we'll be sellers. Okay, so good setup to watch. New Zealand yen will be driven by the yen. Okay, so maybe I don't know. So, can you hear? Is this a problem because it's quiet, or what is the problem with the microphone? What was? What is the biggest problem? I can make it louder if you can hear me good. So let me know. Okay, so let's continue, guys. So okay, so people are confirming that they can hear me as well on YouTube. So let's go. Perfect. So people hearing me well on YouTube. Okay, so New Zealand yen, what we're having there, yen will gain some strength across the market. So there's a reason why I can see these two keep on pushing lower. Okay, so possibilities exist that this can even break down. Okay, so break down and tagging this low, it's quite possible scenario. If not, then there will be expanded flat. It can go for one more high and then going lower. Okay, so this high will be quick move to the upside just to break that top, and then it will reverse to the downside. Okay, so that's what can happen and what you will have to be aware of. Yeah, maybe some. Okay, so let's go New Zealand cat. What we are having over there, this to keep on pushing high a little bit, not too much. Okay, just watch if that will correct, take that buy. Take that buy because it can take us out of the correction, and this could be a nice trade. Okay, it could be a nice trade, so it's worth of taking it, and we'll see how far it goes. New Zealand chief, this one has a nice reaction over there, but no big confirmation yet. Okay, so what you have to do is wait for confirmation. Okay, at least 1 hour confirmation, it's what you need over there before taking the sell. If you're already the seller there from the top, you're doing a great job. Just put your trades on break even and watch it. For those who are not in, don't sell now. Okay, that will be not good idea, so rather wait. Okay, this is what you have to do. wait for the correction and take the trade to the downside. Okay, so don't be aggressive, don't sell it because you think it will drop without you and so on. No. Okay, so wait, you need to see something like 20 hours correction, or at least let's say 10-hour correction. It's what you would love to see, a bit bigger one. The bigger it gets, the more chances you will have that this will go aggressive. Okay, so if there will be the bigger correction, it will go really aggressive to the downside. Okay, so you know what to do, and if big correction appears, then everyone will know where we are heading to. So what I would love, what I will please you guys, I just remind myself on YouTube, those who are watching me on YouTube, please, I would love you to hit that like button, because I would love to see that YouTube will recommend that video to especially the new traders, because I can see that people that are first time there, they are so impressed, they are so happy, and that's what I want. Okay, so hit that like button to help someone who is struggling, who don't know what is doing on the chart, because you may help someone. Thank you everyone who did that already. And yeah, this is the minimum what I would please you. So let's go New Zealand Chief, this we know, and then continuation to the downside. Your USD, perfect. Okay, so if you follow those cells, you did a great job. This guy who is there, he knows exactly about what I'm talking. You did amazing, you took a profit and you are back in the buy. So that's it. This is how we are trading. We are getting into the sell, we are getting into the buy. So we are trying to take every single wave if there is a setup. If there's no setup and if it's moving slowly correctly, that this is what we are not interested on. We are only interested for this fast movement. Okay, so fast money is what we need. With slow money, it's only where you will lose your patience. Okay, patient, you will run out of patience, and you can fucked up something. So yeah, what to do now? Wait for the correction similar to DXY and take the buy. Okay, how far it will go, you will see. If it stops somewhere by the previous stop, then you know it's gonna go for the new low and you have to take off your profit. You can go for the sell, take the sell, breaking this low, even go a little bit further, and then taking your profit, and then we will watch for the big buy. Okay, the big buy will be ready there and you have to catch it. You have to catch it. So you're Aussie. Euros it's struggling over there, and let's see. This will be the big structure, the huge structure. Big sell will be there, but be aware, guys. This is not ready yet. As I can see, it's still struggling. There is no momentum for sell, so that's the reason why I do not recommend you going for the sell already. And what I see is this. Okay, this is the expanded flat, which is in the making over there. So we have an impulsive movement and then we have a correction movement, and these two keep on pushing higher, at least breaking this low before it will reverse the downside. And yeah, this sell will be the money making movement. You will be easily doubling your account if you will catch it, but it's far away for now. Okay, we will not confuse anyone by watching the sell, because first what we will have to do is we will take the buy. Okay, there is some buy money money which is waiting on us on the buy. So wait for the setup there, any kind of the flag, let it flag there, giving you the flag, then take the trade all the way back to break the top, take off your profit, and then we will prepare ourselves for a nice sell. Okay, so keep an eye there, watch it how it will develop, and follow it. Okay, on the 1 hour you don't have anything at the moment, so it is in the making, something is in the making. Okay, so if it stays a couple more hours, you'll see. Okay, maybe it will start. Okay, you don't have to be aggressive. Okay, just watch for a nice flag before triggering and buy. I'll delete this, it's just confusing me, so I don't know why it's there. Your GBP, this is what we have been talking about. Okay, so first we had this one, but there's the one problem. What chart did exactly? Okay, we break the top. Okay, that's not good. So this could be then completed correction over there, and What else we are currently having on is this running flat, which will go at least breaking the low again. So be aware, watch for the sell stops rather than buy. Okay, there is no any buy setup, at least not yet. So keep an eye for the sell stops there for the upcoming week. Nothing yet there. Okay, it's still struggling, still the buy, still in the play. So I can still see small flag. So these two keep on going for one more high and then lower. We'll see basically, but yeah, no setup at the moment. So stay away from it for now. And once you'll see the sell flag, go for the sell. Okay, so just follow it. Just follow all the way down to breaking those lows. Okay, so your chief, what your chief will do, your chief will probably stay there in the bigger correction. So what I can see, what your chief will be doing, your chief will be staying there in this side or this sideways or this big correction before moving into any direction. So what you have to do, if there will be any flag, you can take a sell. Okay, take off your profit around the trend line somewhere there, and then you will be buying back at the top, and then you'll be selling again and then up back at the top. Okay, so this is how the UG will be struggling there. There won't be any long-term positions, only for short term. So once you will get in 1 to 1 or at least 1 to 2, you will take off your profit, and that's it. Okay, this is all what you will get out of the UG for those days or even weeks, let's say like that. Okay, so it will be there for at least at the end of the September. Okay, at the end of the September, we will see that this correction will be in the making. Okay, but we can follow it, especially if you're skilled enough. You can take and trade every single wave. Okay, every single wave, it's tradable. You don't need to watch 1 month before you will open the trade. So try to get in. Okay, so try to get in for those small moves. Watch lower time frames, follow there the flags, and that's it. Here in New Zealand, what your New Zealand is doing, it's quite a messy one. Okay, so let's see. I can say it's completed and it will go lower. Leave it for now. Okay, so there needs to be a couple more candles, so we need a bit more data before we can clearly recognize what is it trying to do. But if there, it will be the chart which will stay there, giving you any flag, you can consider taking the buy. It will go for one more high. Okay, but sell, I don't think this is the sell which is ready, because I don't see the momentum, at least not yet. Okay, at least not on 1 hour. Okay, so it's going slowly, and that's what I don't like. What it can do, it can go lower, tagging this low, going higher, tag this, and then yes, this is where we will become a sellers. This is where we'll decide this is the sell, and we will go for it. But until we have this one, we cannot say exactly what it will do. So we'll just watch it. Okay, we have to see it on Monday. On Monday, we will have a clear look on it and we'll see what is it trying to do, but we will not trade it at the moment. Okay, there is nothing yet. I'm not saying that it won't be there something at the end of the Monday. Tomorrow, we'll see. Okay, but at least not yet. Yen, this one could be also the problem. This one going lower, going higher, tagging the top, going lower, tagging the bottom, going high, tagging the high, and then going low. Okay, so this is how complicated can it get before any continuation to the downside. So I don't think this is all and it will go from there. Okay, I don't see it. We'll see some sideways move over there. So I don't recommend you AURN to trade. Okay, so go trade something else. There are many other charts that are tradable and you can go for it. Okay, so oops, sorry. Your cat, this will not reverse totally to the upside. Okay, so don't go for this trade. Any buy there are only short term. So if you find any buy stop there, any flag, take it all the way back to the trend line and then sell. Okay, I still see that we are in the sell, and the sell it's not yet completed. That this is just some sort of the deep correction. Okay, this is the deep correction, and I don't see that this it will break out of this daily structure. Okay, so at least not yet. It's not ready yet. So Watch for the sell stops rather. Okay, so rather skip this small buy which will come there, and then focus for this because it can easily break out of this daily structure, and you'll have a nice trade if you will be focusing on the sell. Okay, so sell it. So the move will be quite similar like this one. Okay, so this move somewhere there. Okay, this is what you have to do, and watch for the sell stops. Rather skip this buy. Are you still with me, guys? You still there? Still with me? So let's go. Let's continue. Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie. Let's see. That's definitely not a sell that's ready to go. If it goes there, stop by this top, then yes. Okay, we may consider, but it still could be a tricky chart. So watch it, let it do, let it complete what it wants to do, going back at this high, come on, and then going lower. Okay, so this is what we can have before going to the downside. Pound cat, this expanded flat which is still in the play there, so we are still pushing lower, and I can see this is the nice expanded flat which will continue its way to the downside. Okay, so you just have to follow your flex, follow it all the way back to the downside. We have to tag this low before reversing to the upside. Okay, so I don't see any buy that is ready yet. Okay, so in sell, it's what we will have in the next week, so watch for the sell stops, follow it all the way down. Okay, easy chart, easy chart. Pound Nokian, nothing there, so let me just bring this away. So what we are having right now, hey, if this stays there couple more hours, yeah, we may consider taking this sell back to the 9. If not, then leave it, leave it. What has just happened? Where's my pound Nokian? Maybe I just deleted. So we done this one. We pound cat, pound USD is what didn't done. Okay, so pound USD, this pound USD to go for the high. I think we can see the nice break and tag of this high before any reversals. Okay, so that will be also the dollar movement. Dollar will helps to push it all the way back at the top and even break it. Okay, it can even break it, and then it can extend all the way back at this low. Okay, so and it doesn't need to. Okay, so it can stop close to the previous stop, and it can reverse downside. Gold, yes, we will watch the gold. Just give me a couple of minutes to complete those pairs, and then we'll watch the gold. No worries. So watch this one. Watch how the correction will appear. Follow it back close, or tagging the top before any reversals. Okay, so this is what we may see, and then we will decide. Pound chief. Pound chief is to keep on dragging lower. So yeah, follow the flags. Okay, follow the flags all the way down. It can even break it. Okay, so it can even break it. There's a nice potential. So watch it and follow it. Okay, it's so simple. So simple. China 50, I will watch it also. Pound yen, this one is struggling there. Is we all know where is it heading to? It's heading to the downside. We'll take the bottom, maybe one more high and then going higher. Okay, we'll see. But yeah, you can follow the sell stops, but be aware, don't place or don't have any trades with entry over there. Okay, so don't open any trades at the bottom. That's gonna carry risk. So don't do this. On New Zealand, this is going really slowly. Okay, so what it can do, it can even go for one more high, something like this, before going lower. That possibility exists, but follow the cells. Okay, follow the cell stops all the way down to the trend line. Okay, this is what I see. At least some kind of the move like this before going higher and then going lower. Okay, so this is running flat, what I see there in the middle, and then yes, so up to and 3. Okay, so 1 2 3 and then going lower. So yeah, we are having still this sell to complete itself. There is no sell stop at the moment, so don't take any sells. It's not there yet. So watch it. Canyon to push lower. Okay, this needs to complete and tag that low, and then we will have to decide. So follow the sell stops. Okay, follow sell stops all the way back to the previous low. Catch chief, same there. Follow sell stops all the way back to break this low. This is what we are anticipating, and we are watching this sell. Okay, so this sell, it's a nice opportunity over there, so it's worth of watching it and trade it. Nice profit. Okay, so there's a lot of wonderful setups for the upcoming weeks, so guys, don't be stuck with some bad trades or bad setups. Okay, so I've seen that many times people are messaging me that they are stuck with some kind of the weird setups. Okay, so I'm watching the chart like, why the hell did you enter it over there? Okay, if you have that many wonderful setups and beautiful setups, why are you taking the most complicated ones? Okay, so don't do this. Choose that one who is having the clear move, clear setup. Don't take someone who is struggling and no moves and no momentum and so on. Okay, so you you will be frustrated, and that's not gonna end good. So try to stick with the wonderful setups. Chifian, what it will do, probably some kind of the correction is what we have there, and then continuation to downside. Okay, so we will not be probably tradable by the end of the next week. Okay, maybe on Friday this will be tradable, and you can go for the sell. I'm not sure that we will have any sell setups before the end of the before the end of the week. So yeah, if you have sell setup, take it. If you don't have sell setup, don't take it. That's so easy. Chief Nokian, this one also let it struggle there and to push lower. Use the cat. Let's see. It open. Okay, so non-tradable for me. Dollar is dropping, and that's not showing any signs of the drop. I can see this one from a high before dropping. Okay, so it can go easily for this big correction before drop all the way down. So if you're not skilled, I don't recommend you going for this one. USDN, that one has changed its direction for a little bit, so we've been buying it since there are all the corrections. I hope that every one of you get out of all the buys you're having, at least on the break even. If you take the profit, it's even better. Okay, so those who are in the sell, congratulations. I saw that some of my traders catch it. Okay, some of them are there inside, and one of them also catches from the top for this sell. What we can say, or what we will see there, is one more low. Okay, so one more low can appear. Watch this. You can take the sell back at the low and then continuation to the upside. Okay, so those who are not in, you can wait for the sell stop, take it back at the low, take your profit, watch for the buy again. Okay, so it's simple. It's simple scenario. Use the chief, this expanded flat to continuously pushing lower. What you have to do is just wait for the correction and take the trade all the way back at the low. Okay, so these are some small trades that are setting up, or they are trying to set up. So be patient, watch for the correction before getting into the trade. Okay, just don't blindly jump into the market. Okay, don't do stuff like that. Use the Mexican, stay away from it. It's gonna struggle there, so there it won't be any good setup, at least not yet. We'll update you once this will be ready. Use the Sikian. I don't trust this buy. We also break the top. Okay, so we break the top, so that's not good. It can go lower, so we have to watch it. Okay, there is the really difficult spot where it will tell us exactly where it will go. Okay, if it stays for the sideways, then it's going lower. If it gives you the buy flag, it will go up, break those tops again, and then it will reverse to the downside. Okay, this is still the running flat, and the chance is still open for one more buy. Okay, but yeah, this is the decision making correction, so let's say like that, before we will decide where the chart will move. Silver, what do we have there on the silver? This is probably correct, and continuation to the upside back at the trend line. Okay, so this is what we'll see. Can it continue the downside? Let's see. I don't see. I don't see the sell stop, at least not yet. Okay, then so yeah, sell is not open. Okay, so sell was possible from there. So those who take a sell made a nice profit. We've been watching, we've been tracking this way all the way down. We've been tracking it since there. Okay, and then all the way down, taking off your profits. So now it's not time to sell anymore. What you have to do is this will always struggle and go back at the top. We will see if it will try to break out there or if it will try to reverse the downside. Gold pushing higher aggressively. This is good, and I can see this may be close to be over. So let's see the daily. Okay, so go for the buy. You can definitely try to start buying it. How far? Back at the top, and then the chances exist for one more sideways before continuation of the upside. Yeah, but it is worth of taking the buy. Okay, so start watching for the buy. I can see it will easily break out of this structure, going back at the top. Okay, so this will be the minimum, and then we will decide. So watch for your buy stops during the next week. Sugar, nothing is there, leave it. There wasn't any sell stop, not even the buys. So yeah, there was some small term buy stops, we didn't took it. It's not for us, so leave it. US oil, this one is struggling over there. So what we are currently having, yeah, buy will still appear. Okay, so this is still the buy, this is still the buy going back at the top. This is what we can have. This move to push higher. I don't see this is the sell, at least not yet. There's no stop. Same there with the UK oil. Okay, so UK oil to continuously pushing higher. This and then continuation to the upside. US 30. Let me bring back the 4-hour chart. Mm, let me just take off this one. Yeah, sell it's what you want to see. Okay, so sell stops. We are on the all-time high. So yeah, this is going. I mean, it's not all-time high. Sorry. Uh, Or maybe it is. Yeah, sorry, it is. It's gonna go for a sell. Okay, so watch for the sell stop. It's not worth of buying it. You are buying it too much at the top. So watch for the sell stops. Wait for it. Take the sell. Okay, the sell stop could be a nice, could be fast one. Okay, so this expanded fed it's completed for me. So 1, 2, 3. This is completed, and we may start pushing lower. And yeah, it's a good chance if you will catch the sell. It's SP500, there is nothing to say. You can see this is the one direction. Okay, only sell is what we will have. So watch for the sell stop. It's worth of taking the sell once it will appear. Okay, but just don't immediately and blindly sell there from this spot because it can struggle there. This will kill your patient and then it will drop without you. So don't do stuff like that. Wait for the sell stop and then take the trade easily. German 30. This to go lower also. Okay, so watch it. Ignore the buy stops. Buy stops are not for you. It's going higher and it will stop somewhere there and start pushing lower. UK 100 is also completed. We hit the previous top and that's what we may see there. These two keep on pushing lower. Okay, so no buys, no buys on any of those. Nasdaq 100. This one to push higher, break those tops and then going lower. Okay, it can even go for back at this low and then one more high and then go low. Okay, it can get quite complicated. So they're the others which are better. Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin, it's at the top. I don't see that Bitcoin will go back to the 100K. Okay, so those who were with me, previous weekly market outlook, they know what we've been saying and they were not panicking once they saw this buy. Okay, so some of my traders took that buy over there. There was some buy stops. Some of them took it. They took it out already. And what we are having right now is this to correct and keep on pushing lower, keep on pushing lower, at least back at the trend line, and then for one more high or total break to the downside. Okay, so this is quite possible. This sell, it's there, and this is what we can have. Hi, all just come from the beach. Well done. Okay, so you are enjoying your time. Hope you're not spending all your profits on the beach. So well done. Okay, so hope you are in the profit, Alex. Let's go. So yeah, you know what to do on the Bitcoin. Sell stops, take the sales. It may break down totally. Okay, it may break down totally. I see it going back at 20k. Okay, so 20k is what I see. I don't see this is the buy, at least not yet. I want to see any kind of the confirmation before I will say the buy. Okay, but definitely if the buy will appear, we will not miss it. It's a lot of time. So keep an eye there, watch it. If it stops by the trend line, you can consider taking that small buys over there. Okay, so yeah, this is what we will see over there. Ethereum, Bitcoin, these to go lower. Definitely, this is the sell stop. These to keep on dragging lower. So watch it. And these to go lower. Bitcoin here is the same, you know that. Okay, so this is it. This is the most. I do not recommend you opening any position trades, any spot trades on altcoins. They can reverse really fast, and you will end up with some troubles. So don't do this. Okay, so I recommend you sell the Bitcoin only, those who are trading it. Okay, so we're also having a question for the Apple. So I don't think that I have Apple over there. We'll add it. Okay, yeah, I don't have it. So let me just add the Apple. What we are having, let's answer the question that we are having. Apple, that may go for one more high. This is the completed earning flat. We are breaking the high. That ain't gonna go far. Okay, so that ain't gonna go far. So this, you have to take your profit out slowly. If it goes back at this low, that's gonna be a perfect, and then going higher for one more high before it worsens the downside. Okay, so it will be good. You can also consider taking some buys. Okay, so small buys is what you can take before taking off your profit. Okay, so but be careful. If there will be any reaction for sell, take it away. Okay, take it away. And we have also the question for China 50. Let me just add that one quickly. China 50. So there's this one probably, yeah. China 50. This may go up, yeah. So this may start pushing its way to the upside. I can see this is completed, but how it behaves there, that probably will not break out. Okay, but yeah, you can consider and taking some buys. This will go at least back at the timeline, giving you something like this, and if so, then take off your profit. It's gonna go for new low, and then it will go for up. Simple, and just follow it. Follow the corrections on 4 hour. As you can see on the 4 hour, we are constantly giving you the flags. Okay, so flags is what is building, and yeah, this is small trade over there which can take so some small profit and then take your profit off the market. Okay, so this is it, guys. Do you have any questions? Let me see if we have any questions. Do we have people that are interested for any special pair to discuss about? If not, then we will quickly we will end basically the webinar over there. I'm in a bit of a rush at the moment. We're going for the dinner, so let's see, guys, if you have any questions for today. And for those guys who are interested to join our trading academy, just simply go to the website tradewithmaster.eu, choose the membership that fits with you, and I will add you in our community, and I will give you the access to the training and educational stuff. And you will also have the access to the daily webinars where we are discussing about charts every day. We watch them into details. We see what is currently possible for trading or available for trading, and what is worth of trading, what is having the best risk to reward ratio, and we just simply take it. Okay, so if you have any additional questions, you can also send me a DM. You can also contact me there on TradingView. You can contact me on Telegram. You can send me an email. My email address is attached to the website. You'll find it over there, and you can ask if there are any questions. Yeah, PP Bitcoin. Okay, so we have one more question about PP Bitcoin. So let's see what is this. Let's have a quick look. I don't see this is going higher. Bitcoin will drag them all down. Okay, so be careful. Bitcoin can drag them all down. Okay, I don't see this is the momentum for a buy. Okay, but you can give a try. You can give a try to the chart. What you have to do is, here's what you'll do: let it break, let it crack, take the trade all the way at the top because it's gonna reverse. Okay, so don't get in there without any setups. It can reverse really fast and even ignore it. Okay, I mean ignore it. It can even drop all the way through all those bottoms like they never existed. Okay, it has all the potential. It has all the potential to drop all the way down, and then it can go higher. So be careful. Like I said, let it break. So first let it break out of this structure and correct after breaking out, then take the trade all the way back at the trend line and at the top, sorry. And here's where you will make a decision, or at least taking off your profit. Okay, it's so simple. Don't rush, don't get into early, and that's it. Okay, so hope that you get all the answers. Thanks, see you next week. Thank you also for being there. So those who weren't there on time, just watch the recordings. Okay, the recording will be uploaded on my YouTube channel, and it will also be live there on TradingView. I mean live under the stream tabs on my profile. You will find the recordings. You can watch it during the week as many times as you want. If I gone to those charts too fast, you can also rewatch it because of this. Okay, so sometimes, especially if you're a beginner, you need a bit more time. So it's good if you can replay the recording, watch it few times for the better understanding, and then you can easily or and better prepare yourselves. Okay, so this is it, guys. Take care, enjoy your day, and feel free to ask if there's any question. Take care and enjoy your Sunday. Take care. Bye bye.